Welcome back. Hold on one second. Al, come get a beer. I'll trade you. Nice.
Ooh, that's a good trade.
To Johnny Custom Glock's front side press. We have a nice little studio audience. Let's hear it for the studio audience.
Woo! Yeah.
It's like, hold on, we're liking sharing, liking sharing. Speaking of liking sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! One person lift, 11 pounds. Who was in this?
Smoke weed every day.
With the phone. Like a chair, and comment. I bet we don't see Jeffrey tonight. Him and Charles are up in the mountains.
Why can't this
Pick,
open?
coming in with the ish. We gotta start giving shirts away. Oh, I talked about shirts today, so talk to me about that.
Okay. Yep.
And talk to me about Tim, what Tim told me.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna have a good show tonight. She's like, you may think it's good. All she's gonna do is get me angry. That's what I was told. We're gonna talk about stuff that's gonna make you angry. I'm like, great, it should be fun. Yeah, angry. That shirt is so true. So true.
Yep.
I saw the Offspring in Palmetto. It was like, "Rah." But that was, we were talking about bands even before that.
Yeah, I was like, Offspring, that's kind of new.
Like 90s? Like,
We're talking
30,
Metallica,
30
Zeppelin.
years ago.
We're talking like Metallica, Van Halen, Zeppelin.
I've seen both Van Halens. Like, I've seen Van Hagar and
Oh,
Van Halen.
I like them both.
I've seen Metallica. I saw Metallica at Monsters of Rock. Right?
Rockingham, outdoor.
No, it was in, not in Nuremberg. It was someplace else in Germany. And then we didn't have money. I was in the Army. We didn't have money to get back. So this is what we do. We get on a train, and we ride to the next stop, and then they throw us off. Then we get back on the train, because they don't check your tickets till you're going. And what they do is, so we just kept getting off, getting thrown off, get back on, getting thrown off, get back on. Finally, the train stopped running. We were screwed. It's like, we're like 2 hours from base, and we're going to be there, and we don't have any money. But we all had Metallica shirts. So, all right. Before Cynthia gets me all angry and everything, I'd like to thank our sponsors. So our king sponsor, Johnny Custom Glocks, because life is too short to have a Glock trigger that sucks. And trust me, if you got a stock trigger, right, in your G-Lock, you are in a living hell as far as triggers go. Because you have no idea what a good trigger is like. And he just came out with his new trigger shoe. Did you see that?
I did see it, yeah.
Like,
It's
so
very cool.
He released it this weekend.
Yeah.
And like, he called me, he's like, hey man, I can't come out and train today. I'm like, hey, there's no problem. I sold so many triggers, man. I gotta catch up. Like, there's so many people buying the trigger. So he was rocking that new trigger shoe. It looks awesome. So check that out. Get a good trigger for your G-Lock. All right, don't suffer. You don't have to suffer anymore. Set yourself free and get you a Mad Dog McGowan Johnny Custom Glocks trigger and get the new shoe. So I'm gonna have him put the new shoe on the Mad Dog McGowan trigger.
Good. Good.
All right. Veritas Training Academy. Come get trained. It's a lifestyle, not a friggin' hobby. Please. You're a high-speed motherfucker. No, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that, all right? You fucking know better. So, we got a intro to gunfighting, a basic-ish, all right, class this weekend going on, but next week, we got fighting rifle, all right? And we're gonna juice it up a little bit from my boy Mike. Like, We're gonna be doing handgun. Yes, I will give you both of those. So, we're juicing up the fighting rifle class. Okay, getting some trigger time, using some, the cooler drills. Teaching more like clearing jams, and stuff like that. So it's not a basic class. It's not an intro class, but all right, it will be a.
One eternity later.
Is Johnny in there? If your uncle's in there, go stab him in the neck.
Probably.
Eventually.
I'm gonna go stab him in the neck.
Hey, you're tied to the chair.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No. So get yourself training. Stop being a I've had guns all my life guy. All right, because I'm really getting sick of those jackasses.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you're not allowed to have the gun outside the booth unless it's in a case. We want you to case and uncase, in the booth only. We don't want any guns outside the booth for any reason. Even if the slide's locked back, I want to go, yeah, asshole. Even if the slide's locked back. But I don't, because I'm more mature now.
Oh.
So I just give him a stupid look like. It's like, why are you allowed to have a gun? Jackass wants to ban 9mm. He should ban jackasses like that just so my blood pressure will go down.
Mike, they're talking about.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll get it. We'll get to it.
Oh boy.
Like, don't think I don't appreciate your motivation. For all the wrong reasons, like, because it's all like, now I'm gonna make his head pop. What? See the vein? You actually see it like spurt. So make sure the beers are cold, because we're trying to stop the bleeding with the cold. If it doesn't work, we'll just pour it down his throat. Travi Mac Foundation. All right. If you're looking for a charity to give to, that is a great charity. They're taking care of kids in the University of Maryland's Children's Hospital. So these kids are having lousy friggin' days, and what they're doing is making their days better and brighter by paying for music programs to come in and play music for them and to teach them how to play instruments and stuff like that. It's just a great, great program. Mars Vision Productions, SRQLiveStudio.com. Like, this is where you should be. This is where you should be. This is where you should do your podcast, do your photo shoots, shoot your commercials. Like, look at the lighting. We got this. Like, why is he even allowed to be in the building? On tonight's show, you'll see me stab a guy in his neck. And then it'll be justified. Because when I go to court, they'll be like, how could anybody not stab him in the neck for that? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So, this is where you should be. And even though he's a world-class asshole, this place has all the props.
Yeah.
All the props. I'm just saying. But you know what they don't have? Lungs. The one prop I asked for, I want some lungs, so I can show you what comes flying out if you shoot somebody in the chest with a 9mm. You friggin' imbecile.
Yep.
Holy crap. You know who's even dumber than him, though? The idiots listening to him. Oh, my goodness. That's why we should get rid of high-powered 9mm. Woohoo! If you shoot people in the chest, their lungs come out. Whatever. What's that? Yeah, that's not coming out of your chest either if you shoot it with a 9mm. Just letting you know. Military case surplus up in Largo. Tony hooking us up with the badass cases. I heard two things today, like, where do you guys get those badass cases? Like, two people said that to me. I go, get them up in Largo.
Yeah.
Military case surplus. He goes, those are really nice cases. I'm like, yeah, they're expensive. He goes, like, yeah, I know I priced them. That's why I'm asking you where you got them. Two today.
Yeah. Tell them like and share,
But we're
like
giving
and
to
share.
you guys because
Yeah.
you like and share, and comment. Where's comment? We need to get Pickle down here.
I know.
Tired of him not being here.
He's been busy with all his Maverick party release parties and all.
Who saw Top Gun? Oh my God! Was that good?
It was really good.
Don't say anything.
It is so good.
Don't say
Let me tell you how it ends. It is so, like, first of all, who liked the first Top Gun? Because, like, I lived,
Love
like,
Top
I
Gun.
was in the Army, we were in Germany, we watched that movie like 3 times a day, like, no, Goose! No, Goose! Oh, they're friends now! They're friends! We watched that, we freaking did all the stupid stuff in the movie. Like, we did all that crap. So I'm thinking, like, even Gabriel, like, we're gonna go see it, but, he's like, I don't think it's gonna be as good as the first one. I'm like, they never are. Then we're both like, you know what? I don't want to say it. I'm like, you say it because I don't want to. He goes, I think it might be better than the first one. I'm like, I know, it's a sin. I feel dirty. But holy crap, was it good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you all about it in a minute.
Oh.
Why spend the money when I can just tell you? All right. Skies and Chaos for letting us use Strippers and Jack as our closing, and Black Widow for our opening, and not taking that away from me. I really appreciate it. And Big Top Brewing Company. Ah! How do you like it? What do you think about it?
Oh, he's not going to speak.
Tim's like, what do you guys think?
We have,
Tell them what you got.
this is Hawaiian Lion Coconut Coffee Porter. It's really good.
It's very dark.
Hey, we haven't had a toast
It's delicious.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he's
We're
getting to
just
it.
getting through the sponsor. Like, you don't gotta wait for me to drink. You don't gotta wait for me. You can drink.
I don't even have beer.
All right, let's get to the toast. We got extra. You try a different one. Because right now we're drinking. What is this? Oh, this is the Naughty Monk, like, which is the greatest like name ever. All right. So this is the Tropical Albus White Indian Pale Ale. Because I guess pale isn't pale enough.
Never is.
All right, ready? Sticking with the whole beer theme. All right. In heaven, there's no beer. That's why we drink ours here. Prost!
Good stuff.
Good beer.
Good beer. Like, here's what I'm telling you. I hate to say it, but I am so pleasantly surprised how good this beer is. It's like this. Like always like, come on, man. You got to drink the IPAs. I'm like, I'm not drinking the IPAs. Give me a lager. Like, I'm gonna break you in slowly. So he's trying to like get my palate. But I'm like, because I'm not an IPA guy. I'm not, right? I'll drink a bunch of stuff, but I just don't like them, right? But he's really like, he's just tapping around the outside of the IPA. Well, here, it's a New England pale ale. It's an American pale ale. Like, he's just dancing all the way around it. And then one day, he's like this, like, white Indian pale ale. And then he's just going to slip it right in. I'm not even going to notice. I'm like, this isn't bad. He's going to be like, I got you. I got you.
Hey, Louis Soto's on.
What up?
Brett England. Not from the UK.
Not in England.
For the Queen's, what is it? The,
Jubilee.
Yeah, the platinum.
Which one?
Platinum.
Platinum Jubilee.
Yeah. Geez, she's been queen for 70-some years. 70 years.
7 years.
I'm on her family tree.
I'm old.
So what else we got? Oh, Scotty's on. Happy birthday. It's like his birthday yesterday.
Oh. Pat's on. They make wizard sticks with IPA pale ales.
That
What are
was,
wizard sticks?
so that was the nephews, right? When I was up there. You guys know what no, it's wizard,
Sticks.
not wizard sticks, wizard, what are those things called?
Staff.
Wizard staff, wizard wands.
Wizard.
Is it wizard sticks? So here's what they do. Every beer they drank, they take the can and they put it on top of the other one. They tape it, right? Until they get a staff, like a wood.
Oh, wizard.
And then they're walking
staff.
around like, what is it? No one shall pass or whatever. You know, they're just walking. And then what happens is then they get drunk enough that they start sword fighting. So they're all proud that they got like 9 cans, and it's like this tall. Then they hit them with it, and they both bend and break off, and then they only have like 3 cans, and they're like, ooh,
Start all over.
ooh.
That's funny.
And then I gotta punch somebody for acting stupid. I thought I was gonna stop at punching my kid, but now I'm branching off to my nephews, I guess.
Nezzy's on. Hey, honey.
Nezzy!
Kathy Kemp.
California stand.
Spradley's on. Said he played that a few times. The wizard stick stuff.
Oh, we gotta get the Asprod to show me what lights to buy,
Yep. Yep.
because we'll be making videos at the house soon. All right. So we have actual questions, right? We got 2 questions,
Okay.
right? So what are they? I don't have the questions.
All right.
Like, I don't know why you're looking at me. You're like, we got 2 questions. Like, there's no
Where is he?
question on here.
Where is he? Mark Schaefer. Okay. So, all right. What about banning 9mm pistols? Is there any likelihood that that could happen?
Well, you want me to answer?
You already know the answer.
Well, so of course, I mean, obviously, of course, there's always a likelihood, but is it? Probably not. I would
did it
say
in Canada.
probably not. Well, not yet, but they're on their way.
Cuba Jr. up there.
Yeah.
Castro's son.
Australia and New Zealand are looking at new laws too, taking
Because-
away more guns.
Because why? Why don't you do this? How about we do this? How about you punish friggin' criminals? Like, I know they vote for your side and everything, but how about we just get rid of criminals? Right? Let's not bring any new ones into the country. How about we stop that? All right? And then we put them in jail and we make it hurt. How about you do that? How about you stop letting criminals out of jail, you stupid dickheads? How about we do that? I'm just saying. Okay, carry on.
Agreed. But yeah, I don't foresee. I think Biden went off the plantation when he was talking about 9mm. I think he.
Well, you know what? All the idiots that vote for him are all like, "Woo-hoo-hoo!
I know.
Takes your lungs out. Woo-hoo-hoo!"
Yeah, I think he thinks that the AR-15 that kid, evil child, used had 9mm in it because he kept talking about high velocity 9mm, which is ridiculous.
Every time he opens his mouth, something stupid comes out.
Yep.
It does.
And the problem is there's people sitting around clapping about it. Oh, that's so true. That's so true.
Yeah, well,
Take your lungs out.
I think it's the emperor has no clothes syndrome. People don't want to say, oh, look at that senile old guy leading our country.
Right.
Everybody wants to pretend he still has a brain.
Well, they're going like this. Well, we could get rid of him, but then the other idiot would be in charge. And then where would we be?
Right.
We get the giggling, hyena. We get her in charge. That'd be great.
Yeah. So, short answer, no. I don't think it's likely anytime soon.
We'll see.
Well, that's it. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, hopefully the Republicans will hold things off.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do. I want to put faith in freaking politicians.
I know. I'm just.
What we got to do, this is what we should do, all right? We should get a law that says if you do stupid stuff against the Constitution of this country, we get to hang you in public.
That's treason, right?
You can get shot in Florida. Mm-hmm. #1 forcible felony, right?
Would be nice.
We get them all down here, be like, all right, let's see who's treasonous. You. Thank you, playing you. You're next.
Well, but see, then they would say, well,
We still on?
is it really treason? That's up to the Supreme Court to decide, and the Supreme Court fluctuates one way or another.
Well, let me ask you this. You don't think what they're doing is against the country,
Who they?
the government right now? Like with all their agendas, all their stupid crap, all
Yes.
the laws, like
Well,
that's not against our country?
You gotta, okay, I gotta take a step back because I believe that the federal government has no business legislating anything to do with guns.
Oh, you mean like the ATF?
Yeah, the
can't
ATF
write laws.
See, the first time, well, okay, so
I'm not a
Biden,
lawyer, so
Biden keeps saying that when the Second Amendment was written, you couldn't own cannons, which everybody knows, if all you do is a quick Google search, that the federal government didn't have any control. What the heck? Are we?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, okay.
Is that what they're seeing?
look at that, please.
Anyway, I don't
Yeah.
know if we're still on, but
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, okay. Now I lost my train of thought. I was looking at cute dinosaurs. Oh, but anyway, so the first time the federal government ever set foot into gun law was in 1934 with the National Firearms Act. Until then, from 17 whatever, I'm terrible with dates, from the time of the Second Amendment on, the federal government said, oh no, we don't touch that. That's up to the states. That's what the Constitution says. And then in 1934, under a very progressive president who threatened his Supreme Court with packing the Supreme Court if they didn't go along with his agenda, that's how we got the National Firearms Act. And
Must be nice for them to get
just
rid
take
of our
power.
rights
Yeah,
to make them more powerful.
right. And they just keep taking more and more and more and more and more. So, so that's where I'm coming from. I don't think the federal government has a constitutional right to do any of the federal laws against guns that they
So let me ask you this. Would that be considered a nuisance, them trying to do this?
A public nuisance?
I'm just saying. Because I don't know how to do the verb on that, but I'm nuisance right now.
Yes, yeah.
So can I sue him? And all his cronies?
Only if it's, I believe in New York, I don't know if it's New York State, New York City.
So I got to go to
believe.
New York City and be nuisance?
Yeah, let me see if it's,
So let me tell you, I'm friggin' nuisance.
yes. Well, apparently, if you live in New York passed a law, New York state law passed last year that allows anybody to take legal action against a gun manufacturer using the argument that the product creates a public nuisance.
Our president is a friggin' public
He
nuisance
is. He is.
to our public.
He is. I wish we had a
And
law
others.
against him. Yeah, so anyway, there's a lady in New York City that got shot on the subway by that criminal, Frank James. She got shot by him, and she is now suing Glock. She says that her injuries that she suffered are a direct result of Glock's, basically they're Glock's fault.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And New York is allowing the suit to continue. So that law was in court. A federal judge said, oh yeah, we think it's okay. The federal judge was a liberal judge from New York. So shocking.
I'm sure he got paid off for that.
Yeah, it's being appealed, but
Obviously.
in the meantime, she went ahead and filed this lawsuit. And what's so fun about it,
Can I sue her?
I think we should all sue her. I think
All right.
Glock should sue her for defamation. But
Oh.
anyway,
Yeah.
defamation. We need another
Yeah.
defamation lawsuit, right? Let's see what she says here. Sorry, I have to read this because it's just so, the wording of her case is just amazing. So she said, let's see what she said here. Her lawyers states that Glock's marketing emphasizes their guns' high capacity
Yep.
and ease of concealment,
Yeah.
because they're handguns, that appeal to prospective purchasers with criminal intent, including but not limited to through advertisement, product placement in movies, and rap music.
Why don't we ban rap music then?
And rappers.
And movies.
And yeah, well, that's not. So she says,
Oh, they tried it 2 decades ago. You can't ban rap.
yeah, she,
It was 3 decades ago, wasn't it?
let me see what she said here.
Why
Oh,
did they
sorry,
try
that's
to
the
ban
wrong
Dungeons
one.
and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons.
While you're looking that up, we have a comment here. If
What
they
is it?
take 9mm because they are so dangerous, can we keep 10mm?
Sure, why not?
She's suing the ammunition company because, like, did she get pistol whipped or did she get shot?
She got shot, but
Did the clock make the ammunition? Or?
well,
Ah.
you know, it
I'll leave
doesn't
that
say
right there.
anything about the ammunition. But oh, you're gonna love this too. So she says, the lawsuit accuses the company of not only aggressive marketing to police departments since the 1980s, but for marketing their guns to civilians, claiming Glocks are, quote, unsuited to personal defense or recreation, unquote,
They are?
and enables an individual in possession of the weapon to inflict unparalleled civilian carnage.
Carnage!
Carnage,
Oh.
yes.
All right, so let's think. What can I sue her for? Because she aggravates the piss out of me? Can you reward that for me so I can sue her?
Reward it?
Reward.
Reward it?
Well, I'm trying. I'm being a little
Would
distracted,
you
but
like that?
can't you just walk up and get it? Really? Because I stopped the show at the beginning just to give Al a beer. And now you get, all right, whatever, man. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you can sue her for because she's not. Well, but she claims that it was
I'm offended.
direct. It was. Well, you can't sue people for being offended.
Jeff told me I could sue anybody for anything.
Well, that's true. Well, we can see that in this lawsuit.
Right.
So you
Carnage!
can pretty much sue. Yep, carnage. Yep. Oh, and you're gonna love this. That
People are
Glock,
shooting people's lungs out with the Glock.
Glock also makes and sells more firearms than legal purchasers can buy.
Yeah, because they sell in the friggin' armies and police departments. You jackass! Holy crap, who's that? The president?
Yep.
What's her last name?
Stewart.
Biden?
It's Stewart. S-T-E-U-R. Stour? Stewart?
Whatever.
Stour? Yep, that's her. Yep.
So, Al says, based on that New York woman suing Glock, does that mean that somebody can then sue Ford because a driver used it to run over people in a crime?
No, because it's not a gun.
Yeah.
Those people's lives don't count. This is only about guns.
Yeah, it's really only about guns.
Not even about ammo. Well, 9mm.
Yeah, maybe
There's so many
9
people getting their
millimeter.
lungs shot out.
Yeah.
Like all the lungless people
Yep.
now.
Yep. So, I don't know. I mean, if you live in New York State, I mean, it's a crazy state, and it doesn't say that it only applies to gun manufacturers. No, actually, you know what? It did. It actually, I think it does only apply to gun manufacturers. And, well, anyway.
What about arrow
New York.
manufacturers? Because some of those arrows
No,
shoot the lungs right out.
no, and not knife manufacturers either.
Stab the lungs right out of somebody. Good thing we got an
Stab
iron
them
lung
in the
here.
eye.
Because in case I get shot with a 9mm and my lungs get shot out, I'm going to come here and jump in the iron lung.
Okay. All right. What I was going to say to you earlier, though, Mike, interestingly.
here it comes.
Interestingly, so you know, there's all kinds of laws in Congress right now, anti-gun rights laws, and one of them is a national red flag law. But
National red flag.
yes, but also here in Florida, our Democrat legislators are talking about enhancing our red flag law.
To what? If you own a gun, you're crazy?
No. So right now, only police officers can go before a court and get a extreme risk protection
Oh, they
order.
want to make it to all people can.
Friends and family members. So I'm thinking if that passes, Mike, all those crazy people in the gun range,
You're gonna come
you
after
can
me?
go to the court
Oh.
and tell the court they need to have
You
their
know what I'm
guns
gonna
taken
do?
away.
I'm gonna go to the court and red flag all these dumbass
red flag them
politicians
all.
because they're obviously idiots and a danger to themselves, if not a public nuisance.
This is true.
Can you
I
red
agree.
flag somebody for being a public nuisance?
I don't
Because
see.
I'm nuisance.
You can sue anybody for anything. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. What is it? Test. Is it working?
You know, I can hear it.
If they ban AR-15s, can I keep my AR-10 since it's 5 ARs safer?
There it is.
No, it's the
we good?
AR part that's scary.
Oh, I got.
We got to
I'll
change
get a
those
SIG and get
first
an
letters.
M400 then. Because M's a much better letter.
Yep.
It was what, 385 safer?
It's crazy. Crazy world
Well,
we
maybe
live
it's
in.
worse. 285 worse. Maybe I shouldn't get an M400.
So John Burke says you like bunghole liquors. Next time you're in Amesbury, stop into Wang Liquors.
Oh, that's right. You can get a shirt from there.
Oh boy.
Wear them together.
Yep. We're gonna have to check that out this summer.
You know we are.
Definitely.
Although, that's if you can get past the New Hampshire State liquor store.
Oh,
on the highway.
with all the Tito's in it.
With all the Tito's. Tito's! Costco cart coming through.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out.
Hey, JB's on.
JB!
Yogi.
Not. What else you got to aggravate me with?
Mark's question.
Oh yeah, Mark driving through.
I told you guys, what did I tell you? Don't listen. Don't talk to him. Right, but no.
Yeah, you told us. You said don't.
Like, he's not going to
Don't
stop.
encourage
And now
him.
we got a question. So what is his question?
Well, his question is something about if he's driving to a competition in Boston from Florida and he has 8 Glocks and 200 magazines in his car.
And 9mm.
Oh, and 9mm,
Yeah.
yes, ammunition. Will he get in trouble?
Like, yeah, it's a dumbass communist state.
And so technically the answer is no, you shouldn't get in trouble because we have a federal law that says you can transport weapons and ammunition across state lines from a state that they're legal in to another state that they're legal in, as long as you keep them separate, unloaded, in separate containers, and you can't reach them from the front of the
That
car.
is a federal law.
That is a federal law which is supposed to supersede all state laws.
But it doesn't.
But this is what I
Because
say.
they're communist lefties.
That's it. I said, you go through New York City and get in an accident or just get stopped or whatever, or Boston or Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Yes, you will eventually be okay. But in the meantime, you could still get thrown in jail and have to go through all the rigmarole.
And you're gonna miss the competition.
And you're going to miss the competition.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, you wouldn't want to own legal stuff.
No, God forbid.
Like, you know, when the communists, you know, it gives them fear of them not having all the power.
Okay. Another comment. Considering that DUI accidents kill a lot more people than firearms every year, can you bring a lawsuit against alcohol manufacturers and automobile manufacturers for a car not having the ability to tell if you were drunk?
No, because it's not a gun.
That's really the answer.
This is not about
No.
anything. It's about guns. It's about not even the guns, it's about control. They
Yeah.
want control. They don't want you to have an AR-15,
It's
right? Because
about
then you could use
control.
it against them.
And it's also what they say. Their argument is a car has other purposes. It brings you to work. It brings your family to church. You need a car if you don't live in a city. You have to have a car to survive. Pretty
No,
much.
you don't. You can
I
have a
know.
bike.
But what they're saying is there is a need for a car, but their argument is no one needs a gun.
Oh, I need a gun.
I agree. I'm just saying, this is how their
Look, wait,
whack
wait,
job
wait,
argument
no,
goes.
you know what? Don't do this. Don't bait me into this shit and then pretend like you're not involved. Like you're like, here you go, Mike. Here you go. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna set the hook. I'm gonna pull the hook, and then you go, oh, I'm not fishing. Like you no, you don't get to do that.
I was just testing the waters.
Is that what it is? Is it that chair? Is it that chair that makes people act like that? Because that's where the other one sits. And when you're sitting in the chair over there, you're a lot nicer.
Well,
Now you're just like,
that's
oh, watch
because
this. Let's
he
see, let
does
me
all the
poke him.
talking.
I'm going to poke him.
But yeah, good argument, but realistically, it's never flown.
They don't care about that.
No,
they care
they don't
about
care
taking the
about
guns
it.
away.
Yep,
They
the
don't want us
guns.
to have guns.
They don't want us to have guns.
Because if we have guns, they can't do whatever they want, even though they're trying. What?
Oh. Hey, you know what?
Sooner or later, I'm going to be off a tether.
Breathe.
Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel!
Oh, yeah. Wheel first.
We're giving Ukraine away tonight.
That's nice.
Where is it?
There it is.
Did you hear her?
No, what'd she say?
Where is it? She goes, oh, the wheel? Okay.
Oh, I have your bracelet in the green room.
Oh, this one's going with us.
Who got it?
Don't
Muffy?
ride with Rob.
Oh, Rob.
Bringing it up. Hey, we got to get shirts. We got to do a Veritas team for the tournament.
We do. I just ordered one off of Squad Muckers. Squad Lockers or whatever it is.
Squad locker?
Isn't that what it is? Squad Locker?
Squad locker. Isn't it that? Nobody's mocking the squad. It's where the squad keeps their stuff in a
Oh,
locker.
okay. All right, gotcha.
Oh, look at you little squads. You're so squatty.
All right. So
All right, so
Rob
this is
gets
Rob,
that.
so
Yep.
Oh,
This
my
one's
turn?
yeah. This one's
goes
for
to
the.
you.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh.
Ooh, almost landed in here.
Oh.
one or two, pick it. One or two.
1.
8.
Good.
Got 3 numbers on it.
3 numbers. Okay.
8's the number. Number 8.
All right.
Cam Neely.
Thank you. Who is it?
Huh? No, Cam Neely was number 8 for the Bruins.
Oh. Of course I would know that.
They traded for him because he was a goon, and then when they gave him ice time, he scored like 50 goals or something like that in the season. And still beat people up. Yay, hockey. Nobody's suing his gloves. That's all I'm saying. Well, if it wasn't for the gloves, then he wouldn't have been able to drop them and beat those guys up.
Oh.
Damn you, gloves. Anything else you want to get me angry about while you're here? Time's running out.
Well, we could talk about Canada.
No.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, they are right there. One of my friends said
Little Castro.
Trump 2024 and annex Canada. And
like this.
here's the perfect solution. So we annex Canada, and then we send all the socialists up to
I know.
Canada
Oh,
and keep
yeah.
all the libertarians down here.
Great
Wouldn't
idea.
that be perfect?
I want the righties too. Can't just have the libertarians.
Well, what I'm saying is not socialists.
The non-socialists.
Non-socialists stay down here.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
But I just don't want to stop at the libertarians. I want to take it, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
It's not our fault.
that's true. I'm a conservative libertarian. How's that?
There you go.
I like it. That's a communicator right there.
Okay, so Dan says, my M&P holds 20 mini shells. Brandon told me to buy a shotgun, but does he want to take it away because
Biden told
for
me.
being high,
For being high
capacity?
capacity.
I'm so confused.
Here's
Me
what
too.
happened. Here's what you got.
Okay,
Right?
yep.
You got a shotgun
Yeah?
that holds like a bazillion rounds in it, right? And he bought it because Biden told him to.
Oh, yeah, that's
you need is a
right.
shotgun.
Just
All you
use a
need is
shotgun and shoot it up
Get
in
a
the
shotgun.
air. Yeah,
Get a
jackass.
shotgun,
Yeah.
right? And just shoot it, step outside,
Mm-hmm.
and shoot it up in the air.
Just shoot
Well,
it
let me
up
help
in
you
the air.
out. If you can get outside, just run away then, I guess. But you know what's more effective than shooting 2 rounds up into the air?
Shooting the bad guy.
Shooting your evil in the face.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what they say? Bad guys that are shot usually don't repeat crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not all, some of them do.
Yeah.
Depends where you shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, did we get a name yet? Yeah, but you can't.
Jordan? Spradley?
Bradley? Bradley getting a case.
Good. All right.
Asprod gets case, but he's got to come over to my house and help me buy lights before he gets it. He'll like this.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Here's the deal. You better stop buying cases because you're going to need them to put stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. So you better call Tony. Asprod.
Yep.
What did he write?
Asprod. He's the assistant producer.
Oh, okay.
It's like you go into my garage, there's like a stack of cases that say him.
Yeah, Sean. I have one in my garage for him as
You got a
well.
him? You got a
I got
him?
a him one too, yeah. We're going to load up my big ass truck and take him down to him.
There
We
you
must
go.
have like 15 of them.
Yeah, we gotta take him down there.
Yeah.
All right, so once again, we got intro to gunfighting this weekend,
Yes.
basic-ish. Handgun class on Sunday that have few spots. Like
Yep.
I don't think I want more than 2 more students in
Right,
the class.
yeah.
But if anybody wants to go, let us know. Contact Julie.
Yep. Text me. Make sure you
Excuse me.
message me something. You got to get in right away because it's going to close the door pretty soon.
But next Sunday we got fighting rifle.
Yeah.
All right, so fighting rifle is going to be some run and gun, got some handgun in it. All right, so that's going to be a great class. You want to get out there, do a little bit more than, just the intro type stuff. All right, we'll be running that. So contact me, contact Julie. Let me know if you got one in that class.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Now next week. Is it next week?
Do we have him next week?
Or is it the week after?
I think it's a week after. Let me look.
The 16th.
16th. Yeah, we've got Bill Apple on the 16th.
All right. So we got Bill coming back because people wanted him back.
He's amazing.
He's the guy that did the Ukraine-Russian war. All right, so that one. This time, we've already talked about it's not going to go 2 hours, even though it's just phenomenal. So in 2 weeks, we got Bill coming in. So live studio audience will be great for that because you know how he likes to interact with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing it on China and Taiwan.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be a great talk right there. What I'll have him do is, I'll have him do one on the Second Amendment. Like I wanted him to do one on why the FBI went to 9mm so I could just tear them up.
Yeah.
So
It'll blow their lungs out.
blow lungs out. That's why they went from 9 to 40 because I wanted to blow the lungs out more because 40's got more knockdown power. So I'll blow the lungs out and knock them down. So all the government's got great ballistics, as we know, like wherever they're getting all their information, like jackasses are us or something like that, or I'm an idiot.com or whatever the case. All right. So hopefully I'm gonna drive home. Hopefully I'm gonna get shots like with a 45 or something like that, because I'll be able to, my lungs won't get all that high power and get my lungs knocked out my back, because that is so realistic. Because that shit happens all the time. Like, I'm surprised at everybody's lungs that have been knocked out. Like, in the history of 9mm, all the lungs that have been knocked out. Like, if we could just get all those lungs and put them in a pile, it'd be smaller than this pen. Because 9mm will not knock your friggin' lungs out. You friggin'
Check.
idiot.
God.
Like, is there just a bunch of people standing around him go, 9mm, just say 9mm will knock your lungs out.
No, I think he came up with that himself.
Did he all by himself?
I do. I think that came out of his mouth all by
And,
himself.
and when the leader of the free world thinks something like that, he goes, oh, they'll all believe me. Because they must be as dumb as I am.
Well, he keeps saying the same old things over and over again about the cannons and about the deer and the Kevlar vests.
A cannon will knock your lungs out.
That's true.
You're getting it backwards, Jackass Joe. And deers don't wear Kevlar. You know why? Because they don't know we're going to eat them. A deer doesn't walk around going, you know what? Like, and you know what you can't shoot a deer with? A 9mm or a 223. Because they're not powerful enough. You friggin' moron. So please stop saying stupid ass stuff. There's got to be someone around you that knows that much about ballistics that goes, you know, Your Highness, 9mm won't actually blow your lungs out. No, no, honestly, no, it won't. I mean, it would. Honestly, it would. If it was 30-06. But you know what? It's not. So shut the hell up about guns, you friggin' moron. Yeah, 82 million people my ass. Holy crap. Holy shit. Like, I don't know, I've been trying to behave. Like, you know what the best thing about Joe Biden is? I hate him so much I don't pick on Nancy Pelosi. So it gets me away from hating Nancy so much.
How does it make you feel about Barack Obama? I can't decide which one I dislike more.
Here's the deal. I hate him for different reasons.
Okay.
All right? But here's the deal. He's not an idiot.
No.
No.
He's
he
not
is
an idiot.
Nope.
Now you can say what you want. Hate him. I hate him. I don't like him.
Yep, but he's
You know,
smart.
but he's not an idiot.
No.
It's like Clinton. Bill Clinton?
Yep.
Not an idiot.
Not an
Bill
idiot.
Clinton, my top 5 people I want to have a beer with.
I was going to say, I think he would be fun to...
About 6
Talk
beers in
to.
him, and they'll start talking. And it's like, no, you didn't. He'd be like, yes, I did.
But Joe Biden, you couldn't even carry on a conversation with him.
It's funny that there's puppets out there that they use as idiots that look smarter than him. Nope, won't punch your lungs out. Like, holy crap.
So he was on the news tonight at 7:30, so
Oh,
we're going
this
to have to
ought
watch
to be good.
that. Yeah. So we'll have to see
Did they
what
let
he
him
said.
talk?
I don't know. I didn't see it because we were here.
Why can't I drink massive amounts of alcohol? Don't do stupid crap when you're young, because then you get old and doctors tell you can't have fun anymore. They're like this much. Like, I don't need that much. You know what I need? I need like this much right now.
Yeah.
I want to drink till I forget the stupid crap he says.
That's a lot. You get a lot more than that.
All right. We ready to go?
I'll take another one. No, the ice is watering it down. Just put it in there straight. You guys have like a tap that I can just like put a mask on and just open it up, or I can just drink till I die.
As a machinist, I'm sure he can make something.
Machinist.
How long is that gonna take? I'll call you in the morning.
By midnight.
I'll call you in the morning. I can go home and watch 7:30 so I can stab myself in the eye with a knife.
Oh boy. We need to
All right.
wrap it up.
So all right, get us out of here so I can bitch about him for real.
Plus it's raining.
Yep.
No, that's Tears of America.
Yeah.
Because we're going into shitter because we got an idiot leading on us.
I think you're right.